Good morning everyone. My name is Mary Bray and I am the principal of Scolver Road, County Offaly. This morning we have special guests with us in our school, Dr. Paddy Madden and Dr. Des Murtagh. Our guests are making a video on the growing of winter peas in our school garden here.
Welcome to Road National School. I'm Joe Ryan. I'm a teacher here at Scolver Road in County Offaly. We're located in the Midlands of Ireland between the towns of Tullamore and Edenderry. We have 120 pupils attending the school, and the current school has been on this site since 1959. The area is noted for sporting achievements, particularly in Gaelic football and handball. We are located near peatlands and Croghan Hill, one of Ireland's extinct volcanoes that dominates the local landscape. We focus on sustainability here in our school in many ways. There are almost 100 native trees planted on our site. Our focus now is on using water butts to conserve and reuse water.
Hello, I'm Paddy Madden and I'm here with Des Murtagh in Road National School in County Offaly, as Joe Ryan was talking about earlier on. We're demonstrating how to sow peas in a raised bed. These are winter hardy peas. We're also going to show you how to care for them. So they're sowed at this time of the year. Now, this is part 5 of our series on education for sustainable development. This is our 5th video in the series. So growing your own food, yeah, it's a great way for to reduce food miles, just even small ways. If everybody just grew some food, that has a significant effect countrywide. Small steps lead to big steps. So varieties of winter hardy peas that you can use now include Avola or Feltham first, and the ones we're using today are Meteor. It's very important to pick the right peas for sowing at this time of the year, which is October. And the bed here, the brilliant gardeners here in this school, led by Joe Ryan, Catherine Levy and Roisin Corneen, they have made sure that the beds are well composted before we actually sow the peas. And we're going to use a planting string here to make sure that they get in straight lines. You can see the bottles on top. You might wonder why we have them there. Well, they're to protect the eyes, because quite a lot of accidents happen, would you believe it, in school gardens with these being left here, or bamboos being left in the beds, and then the foliage grows up around them and people bend down. The consequences are horrendous. You could use a rubber eye guard as well. That does the same thing here, like this. You just put it on top of the, like that, and it has the same effect. But much cheaper option, and you're recycling bottles. So Joe Ryan here, he's going to use a planting stick along the string here, and he's going to make a drills 5 centimeters deep, and the area here is 10 centimeters wide. So he's going to make 2 drills 10 centimeters wide, and then we're going to leave 60 centimeters, and then we'll have another double row. This is called a double row, and make sure to keep the space of about 60 centimeters between the rows. Doing it this way means that a typical raised bed can, about 2 meters by 1, that can accommodate 2 double rows, but we're only just doing the one now for a demonstration. They can also be sown indoors in gutter pipes and planted out when they're about about 5 to 10 centimetres high. A gutter pipe is like this. You just fill it up there with peat-free compost, and you seal up one side there with duct tape, and you leave another with a little space just for drainage. You have this in the classroom, and put some kind of a container here to collect the water, and maybe a brick or something here to keep it sloped. It's a good way of starting off peas because, you know, when they get up to 5 or 10 centimetres, the mice won't be eating them. So it's a good way to kind of keep mice at bay. They can also be sown in window boxes, same way, 5 centimetres apart, 5 centimetres deep. Could have the boxes indoors to start them off, and then bring them outside. The window boxes, make sure you put pebbles or clinker at the bottom for drainage. That's very important when you're using any kind of window box like that. So now Joe here is going to introduce today's sowing team here in Road, County Offaly, and this team here, they're going to come along, and they're going to space the seeds 5 centimetres apart, and off we go. So Joe.
Our sewing team this morning is pupils from 1st class to 6th class here in Scolware Nafa Road. We have Paddy Levy, Mia Hickey, Thomas Quinn, Oren Doyle, Ruby Glennon and Maeve Hickey.
So now Paddy is going to start the ball rolling, and he's going to, you have the little 5 centimetre stick, have you? The little black one. So maybe we'll start on there, Paddy, and just put in your pea, and next then, oh, you're going to sow 2, are you? Oh, very good, yeah. And we put this here for the next person. So all you do is just leave the pea here, and how many peas have you? 2. So the first one here at the end of the stick. No need to make a hole because it'll be too deep then, because this is 5 centimetres deep. Just leave the pea there, move the stick, move the 5 centimetre stick, and keep it along the canes there, and another pea at the end. Excellent. And you're next. Move the stick. That's it. And a pea, and move the stick again. And a pea. Oh, isn't this great? And off you go. Yes. And we keep moving, sowing the peas 5 centimetres apart. Move the stick. That's it. Just pull it in at the end of the pea there. Yes. And make the pea. And have you many more peas? No. And just leave it there for the next person. And off you go. No need to make the hole, just drop it in, move the stick. Move the stick, that's it. Now, keep going. And move the stick, and that's it. Just leave the pea in the drill. There's no need to dig a hole. Excellent. Just leave it in the drill, and move the stick for the next person. Now, keep it going. Just drop the peas in, move the stick, and keep it going again. And we'll get 2 rows done. Now just move the stick. Yeah. And another one. Right. Now keep it straight. That's it. Excellent. Another pea in there. And one there. Now we'll move the stick to the next row. This one, first row. Move it up. Oh no, sorry, move it down there to the end. Yeah, just there. And we'll start again. Go on. Okay, use up the pea, yes. That's okay. Yeah. And move on again next. That's it. And we'll keep going until we get up to the end. That's great work. Perfect. And another one. Right, keep it going. That's it. We're nearly at the end. Look. At the end there. And one more in there. You could put that one in there. Now, it's good. Now what you do is, we'll keep going around and cover the peas. Keep going and cover the pea. Just cover them. Hold the one in your hand. You won't be needing that. I'll take the ones in your hand and cover each one now and give them to Joe, those peas there. Yeah, cover them up now. That's it. Just cover them. That's it. Yeah. Make sure they're not seen. Do this, look, cover them like that and press like that. Give them a bit of, and press it down then so that they're in contact with the soil and the water. And there's one there to be covered, look. That's it, great. And pat them down and say, grow well, say grow well, and we're looking forward to eating you. Okay. Now, the next thing they're going to do is they're going to place twigs across the bed. And you might wonder why they want twigs across the planting area. Well, to deter birds from pulling up the seedlings, because birds are attracted to the little green shoots that come up, and the twigs here will stop them from going in there, taking them. After all our hard work, we don't want that to happen. Right, bring a few more up here. That's it, crisscross them as well. That's it. Keep the birds away. Space up here and crisscross them like that. Excellent. The birds aren't going to go near. Down at the end there, put a few twigs down at the end. Yeah. Now the birds won't go near that, will they? So if severe frost is threatened, remember these are winter hardy peas. If severe frost is threatened, you could cover the bed here with horticultural fleece and fold it twice over. It gives you added protection like this. Fold it over twice. It gives you added protection. Put it over the bed. It just keeps them free from frost. When the stems here are about 10 centimeters tall, then they will need something to cling onto. The little tendrils on the peas will need a string or something to stick it on. I use canes again. These are about 50 centimeters tall, because the peas grow to about 45. They're not tall growers, these ones. So what you do is you put, again using the bottles, very important, or the eye guards. You make a framework like that around the bed like this, and you put 3 canes down this way and 3 more up here, and then you tie string around them every 30 centimeters. About every 30 centimeters, you just tie string all around, and then the peas cling onto the string. So, wonderful thing to do, but make sure to cover these. I'm terrified of canes. Now, if you didn't want to be using canes, you could use, especially if you're out the country, you could use twigs like this with plenty of side growth, and all you do is, when the peas come up, you stick them down in between like that, see? And they climb up, the peas would climb up the stems, which is probably a quicker and easier way, but if you have access here to twigs in the garden. As the plants then grow, if you use the canes, keep adding more strings for them to cling onto. They'll be using their tendrils for support. So okay, what other aftercare have we to think about? We have to think about harvesting. Oh, that's the good thing, isn't it? Looking forward to the harvest. Do you know when that'll happen? When? Christmas? No, it'll happen in May, believe it or not. That's why gardening teaches patience. We have to wait until May when all this double row is up, and then we'll be harvesting the lovely sweet pods, just cracking them open. You won't be boiling these or cooking them or doing anything like that. And keep picking them continuously to encourage more flowers and therefore more peas. Thank you very much.